Hello, my tarot maniacs. I'm Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner and psychic for over 35 years. And in this video, we're doing something really fun for the end of the year. We are taking a look at numerology for celebrities, political figures, royals, all kinds of people. And we're using tarot to navigate through the numerology that they have. So I'm glad that you're here. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll be right back after this. Welcome back, Tarot fam. So today we're using numerology and tarot to look at what my subject can do with the year ahead. This isn't prediction. It's not gossip. It's not psychic intuition, but it's how to work with the energy that's already in place. So you can do this too. But today we are going to take a look at Justin Trudeau. Love him or hate him. He just had a birthday. His birthday was yesterday, December 25th, 1971. So we're going to first take a look at his life path number, which is calculated by adding together every number in his full date of birth. So month, day, year, all four numbers. So if he was born December 25th, 1971, all those numbers add up to 28. Then we reduce it to an 8 equals 10. And then we reduce that 1 plus 0 equals 1. So he is in a life path 1. That is, again, the energy that he is born with. That is what he is going to experience in this particular lifetime. It's about identifying your primary identity, your initiative, and being the person who steps forward to make decisions even when it's uncomfortable. And I think some of my friends in Canada can agree with that. So his personal year for 2026, I want to remind everybody that 2026 is a 1 year, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 reduces down to 10, which gives us reduces to 1. So number 1 is a universal year. It is a year of new beginnings and fresh cycles for everyone. So if Justin was born in December, which is 12, 1 plus 2 equals 3, then we're going to add the 25. 2 plus 5 equals 7. We add them together and we're going to get 3 plus 3 for the month, 7 for the day, 1 for the universal year. So he is going into a year 11, which is a very, very powerful year. So this is where different numerology schools also tend to do things differently. So it's kind of important to understand this. When a personal year briefly lands on 11, some readers keep it as a master number. Others, including me, I reduce the personal year down to a single digit because personal years really describe the daily lived experience, not lifelong wiring that we have. Hope that makes sense. So while this calculation passes through 11, we reduce it one more final time. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And that means that Justin Trudeau is in a personal year of 2 for 2026. I know it's a lot. So we have a life path of 1. He's a leader, but he's moving through a personal year 2. It's a big contrast between those two numbers. The 1 year, which is the climate for him, that's what he's born with, and the 2, which is kind of the weather, are in contrast here. So the 2 year requires diplomacy, patience, cooperation, and emotional awareness, whereas that 1 primary self really wants to drive forward, achieve, claim, acquire. So this year is going to ask Justin Trudeau for more listening than pushing and acquisition. He really needs to respond rather than command. So I think it's a great thing that he has stepped down as prime minister. I don't think it would have been a terrifically cooperative year for him with the other people in his country. whether they're in places of power or not. So let's take a look at some tarot. I'm going to bring up some cards for you guys. And if you haven't already hit the like button, please hit the like button. And if you'd like to subscribe, I'd love to have you on board. So what supports Justin Trudeau emotionally and mentally this year? Getting out of the biz, partnering up, and finding a soft place to land. So I think really if there are any urges that he has to maintain some kind of profile in the political forum, the World Political Forum, I think that he should stand down from that. He should really take care of his own home and pay attention to what's going on in his acute world rather than the world at large. I think he should be much, much more focused on what he is inspiring and acquiring in his own home. This indicates that I do think that this love match for him. Now, Katy Perry's numerology seemed to talk more about reinvention of herself. And I read it as a musician and as a creative, whereas this is saying that Justin needs to be more focused on what's going on at home and what that is going to leave behind him. What drains him or works against this energy? There's some things from his past. I don't think that Katy wants to have more children, so I don't think that they get to produce an heir, so to speak. I don't think they get to do that. And I do think that there is some lack of availability for both of them. There's some logistical issues here. That Page of Swords is showing me like some logistical issues about being in the same place at the same time. Where should he place his focus to stay aligned? If he has any ambitions of going back to the political forum, he really needs to quell those and leave them in the past. He needs to slake that thirst with something else. I really feel that presenting himself in a world political forum is going to not yield the ego scratch, the dopamine hit that it did once before. I think he is going to see less sanitized responses from the public. I think he's going to hear some things, even if he is trying to rebuild some fences and rebuild the way that he interfaces with the people that he purports or wants to lead. So again, I want to let you guys know we're not making predictions here. We're giving advice. So I am directly advising Justin Trudeau right now. So hopefully somebody will hip him to this and he'll come take a look at my video. But no, just kidding. So really, numerology plus tarot is about creating a course of stability, a course of sustainability for the energy that you've been gifted and granted for this year. So even if you've been gifted some bad energy or some destructive energy, you can figure out how to navigate it, how to make it work best for you. We're making lemonade out of lemons. So it's all about your conscious choice. I talk all the time about free will and conscious choice in psychic readings. And that is one of the things that you can do when you are advised by a spiritual advisor like myself, is you take their information and use it to maximize your experience and your results. It's not about everything is fated and you're not going to get what you want because you are stuck in this lifetime. You can always navigate to another timeline by making some good choices. So now that we've looked at Justin Trudeau on his own, we looked at Katy Perry on her own, we're going to bring those numbers together. We're going to see what's going to go on with these lovebirds in the next one. So I hope to see you in the chat on that. Let me know what you think of this one. Let me know what you think of Justin Trudeau. If you would like to see him stay at home and decorate for a little while, maybe build a home theater or something like that. And let me know if you'd like to see any other celebrity couples. I know I've had a few requests, but I'll crank these out, give you lots of content over the winter holiday. I know a lot of people are home hanging out. My friends over there in Australia, you guys have the air conditioning cranked up. But let me know what you'd like to see coming up. And I will see you in the next one where we take a look at their relationship. See you in the future.